Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 319 of playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. And yeah, we're sitting at 1802. Our break was a complete failure, and Chess Warrior joined 4 days ago. 16 wins, 4 losses. I'm not gonna play this person. It's not even worth it. Yeah, I've been sick for the last few days, going through some personal stuff. And yeah, hopefully the chess is decent. So we find Blue, who has been playing since 2014. Let's play a Cairo Khan. They're 1800 from Canada as well, which is pretty cool. The Battle of the 1800 Canadians. Fantasy variation. Let's go ahead and bring the queen out. We want to line up here. Seems like this person knows what they're doing. And they do. They do indeed. So now we have a position like this. I believe check is the right way to go. They're going to go here. Or is it to take the pawn now? And then queen takes. This is where my theory ends in this variation, if I'm being honest. I think taking is the right move, though. Here, if queen takes, I guess we need to be not worried about this. Then maybe we just attack the queen. Develop. Let's go ahead and take. And yeah, I think we just develop. I don't really see why we wouldn't play this move. There's no back rank because the queen protects. And we're just down 2 pawns, but I honestly think our position looks a lot better. So they just go queen back. So I'm noticing that, you know, checks here. He's probably gonna have to go here. Maybe I'm definitely feeling like we need to develop this knight and try to bring the rook to the d file. There could be potential threats here, but I guess right now we could just do this. If I play here now, what's his move going to be? Like, his position doesn't really look that great. Maybe he plays here, and then there could be some potential stuff with this, which I don't love. But the knights can always rotate to this square. Actually, no, he can't go here because of the bishop. So maybe we just finish our development. And I mean, he's only got a queen out. So let's just go ahead and develop, and then plant a castle. Now he wants to go here, which is pretty typical. So if I play this, he goes here. How can I stop this move? I could just put the bishop here. I could pin, but then he's just going to kick me away. I don't love giving the check because after the king goes here, what do I really do with the bishop? Because I know this move's coming. Unless I go check here and then come here, protected by the knight, so that if he goes here, then I have like some kind of check. I think this is the move. I think we're going to go check. We're going to go check. And he goes there? There's no way. There's no way that that is correct. Because he's just walking into like a mating net here. This is his only legal square. So if I were to just bring the rook, is his plan to go here? But then we take. So rook here, he goes here. We have check, but then he takes. I mean, if I go check and he goes here, can I not just do this? It's crazy because I know I have something here. And I guess I can always go like bishop. No, I can't go bishop there because there's this. I was looking at moves like this to block this off, but he can always just deflect me probably. But I like bringing the rook. I just don't know what to do after king here. King goes to e2, and then what? I guess we don't really have to respond yet, do we? Maybe rook here, king here. Can we play knight here? Because if he took, there's a royal fork. But what does knight here actually do? Prepares this? Not really. Because he can always just take. That's the issue. I'm gonna give this check. Oh, he blocks with the bishop. Okay, but now what about this? Can also come in and attack the queen. Where does the queen go? Probably back. I could probably just castle. Seems reasonable. But I'm kind of worried about him just like coming here. No, that just loses a pawn. Maybe we do just castle. And then plan to play rook d4. Wow. I mean, I'm still going to put this out here. I mean, I just don't care. That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Played all book. These are all the best moves. We're actually better here. We wanted a long castle. Yeah, and I mean, what are we supposed to play? I thought for so long we're supposed to jump the knight in. We did look at that move. I completely ignored the threat. We castled into checkmate. Beautiful stuff. My opponent played with a 93.5. I played with a 79.2. Performance elo of 2250 for him, 1850 for me. Let's play a second one. Okie dokes. We got the white pieces. Let's go e4. And we got the Sicilian defense. Grand Prix. Okay, so it does transpose to a Grand Prix attack. And we're going to go with the bishop to b5. I wonder if he'll play like this. No, he just goes there. I'm going to take. I don't think it's the most accurate move in this position, but I don't like allowing the knight here and then taking. So I'm just going to castle. He wants to put the bishop on this square, which is a-okay. I think in these kind of positions we want to push e5, get the knight back, but we're still going to go for this. And maybe we're not playing for an f5 push. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I just go queen here. If he were to jump in, we just slide up, and then maybe we develop, bring the rook. We're just gonna start with this. Oh wow. So he moves the king. That doesn't really feel correct. So if I were to go here, he takes, I take. Knight goes here, I go here. He has to protect like this, opening up this diagonal, which could be terrible for him. And I kind of love that. But if I go here and he just moves, then what? Could also plan to like go for this. But then this idea is kind of a little bit not so great. So knight here and like bringing the queen to this diagonal could be strong. If I go knight here and he goes like this, we could just play this move. This kind of alarms me as not that good. But maybe we just need to play it solid and develop. I feel like the position is calling for an e5 though. If takes, we open up the rook, and if he doesn't take, it pushes him back, getting rid of a key defender. A key defender of this square is what I mean. So I'm going to go for that, because he's really, I don't know, the square looks very vulnerable. Although we don't have a light squared bishop to take advantage of it with. But the knight on g5 looks like it could be pretty strong. And then this knight could potentially come here. There's no check. The knight jumps there. So if I were to take, he takes. What about this? Takes, knight comes in. If I go here and he takes, we could take first, he takes, and then take. No, because he would have this check, winning the queen. But I still think this is a good idea. If I go here and he pushes, I take. If he takes, I take. Probably not take. We would probably just go here, because, yeah, I'm going to go here. Takes, we have to take. Also, if he takes and I get the knight here, I have two attackers on this, and this pawn is kind of stopping him from some very valuable moves. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen 17 in my rating. But that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so we do have to take here. I don't have a choice. Now, if he were to push c4, I just immediately play d4. You know, I was actually looking at the move, but I just take here first. And I think that's actually a bad move, because we take, he takes, and then we take here. And then we're going to apply all of our pressure. Yeah, we're just going to team up on this. Maybe rook lift ideas. Maybe shoving the h-pawn forward. We do have more weaknesses, though. Like, the a2 pawn's not very good. Our pawn structure's doubled, so he probably wants to trade into an endgame. Okay, so if I take en passant, what's his idea? Because maybe I want to push this, but I also don't want to allow him to. Like, if I take, he takes. I guess he does get two connected pass pawns there. Or not, I'm crazy. It's not even close to connected pass pawns. If I take, rook takes. We just bring the other rook. And if he were to take, we probably take with the queen. I think en passant's kind of forced here, obviously, right? It's always forced. And if he were to take with the rook, he isolated his pawn. If he takes with the pawn, then we can maybe just double up on it. Also kind of weakens his king a little bit. He does in fact take with the rook. So I think we just double up. I don't see why we would not double up here. Use the time. If he wants to trade rooks, sure. He does kind of have back rank issues. So that's something that we need to keep in mind. He might play the same kind of thing. Go here. But I think then we could take. And if pawn takes, I don't know. If he goes here, takes, rook cannot take, because then we have check. Yeah, so I think I just take. He's going to take with the pawn. I'm going to snap take that. Queen takes is not possible because of this. He has to take with the pawn. And now it's just unfortunate. Maybe I play this. We gotta go after some weakness. So what if I play rook b1 and then try to go for like queen here? Rook b1, what does he play? He probably goes for a queen trade, to be honest. And I'll go here. He plays this. Gotta be very careful. But I think taking the semi-open file. Also, if he goes like here, then maybe we can have some like a4, a5 ideas. Because at the moment, we're not going to be doing anything with this file. Oh boy. Yeah, so during my break, I had a day where I really needed to distract myself. So I literally played chess for like hours, way too long. I probably played 20 plus games of rapid 10-0, and we actually hit 1860. And then we went all the way down to 1800 where you saw me at the start of today. Yeah, I mean, just go here. Now we're attacking this twice. This isn't really an issue. As long as we're always protecting here, he's not going to want to go passive. And now we can always take this with check if he moves this queen. Rook goes up. So I really want to play this. I feel like he'll play here though. If I go here, really, I don't know. Don't think that's the best idea. I think maybe we do push like a4, a5 and try to split his pawns. Get some kind of weakness going on over here, potentially. Okay, he goes there. Pushes the pawn. That's kind of weird. Feels like just a waiting move. I think I'm still just going to stick to my plan. Play a5. We always have to be careful of like pushes and checks. Now that we have the pawn here supporting this. Oh, okay. So I was going to say, maybe we push and then try to bring the rook here to target this pawn, potentially. Right. If he ever does this, then we would just take, and then win the pawn. So I'm thinking maybe we go here, solidify this in. Plan to play rook here, but if he ever goes here, then maybe we go rook here. And this is always backwards. And then we target up on this. So let's go ahead and play that. It also stops him from pushing and allowing some checks. And we also have ideas of pushing c3 with d4 ideas. Now a move that I would probably play if I were him is f5. And remember, both of these pieces always have to be on this rank, protecting this pawn right now. And we've kind of immobilized it. Yeah, so there's the f5, stopping any of these checks. But I think just rook in now. And then calm, cool, collected, queen e3 or something. But I guess on a6, if we go here, now you can kind of push the pawn. Weakens this though. No, I would just take with check. Okay, so he's going to bring the queen this way. He's protecting the pawn that way. What's his plan? Got eyes on this pawn. He's also eyeballing this pawn. Which means that if this moves, I mean, here defends the pawn, but you know, be a little bit terrifying. So I would like to put pressure on this, but actually, wait, if I go here, I hit this and this. If I go here and he pushes, we can just take this pawn. I like that. Here, does he have any rook sacks? I don't think so. We're just putting pressure on two pawns. Let's go ahead and do it. I wonder if this guy's like at his peak or if he's already hit 1800. He's hit 1819. Okay. Okay. So he does attack this, which means I could take here, but after takes, what does he do? Could also take with the queen, but then he's probably, I don't know. I don't like taking the queen. I do like taking with the rook. This is always defended. So after takes, he's gonna move the queen, maybe to here to defend this pawn. And my rook is a little bit misplaced, but I would probably play here. And this is always protected. So I don't think we need to use much time. We just take. We win the pawn. This is still protected. So if here we just play here, we put more pressure. And what else is there? I mean, b7 is now fixed. Okay, he goes there. So what's the idea behind that? Just keeping an eye on this? I kind of want to go here and try to shove him back. But my rook is getting like very, very close to being trapped. So if I were to go here and he goes back, this would trap the rook. So we need to be careful. So maybe we just bring the rook now. And after we go rook here, he'll probably play something like this. But then we can kick the queen. I think he's got too many weaknesses. I go rook here to protect the pawn, which is very passive. Then I guess we just start pushing the pawns. He doesn't have any checks. I think we're all good. If you were to go here, I just take or give a check or something. I think we just slowly improve the position. And be careful of our back rank. And try not to throw up, because I feel like throwing up right now. Ooh. Rook there. It's threatening mate. We do need to see that. That'd be a little bit devastating. So we could push. I don't really love that. I could go for a queen trade, but that actually just loses a queen straight up. So I could just slide back, protecting the mates. But maybe this is the best move. Then this we would take. Still nothing. I think going here is the best move, and then we're threatening to take. I just don't like that I'm opening air around my king, but I think it's all right. Here he goes here, maybe attacking this, but I guess after takes we're threatening mate. Push, we just take. Yeah, so here it's actually devastating because we hit the queen and we threaten this, which isn't mate, but it will be. Or maybe it won't. And this guy's just fighting on. He's fighting. He's a fighter. Big fighter. I mean, queen trade. Try for a queen trade here. Seems decent. If I go here and he goes here, check here. Takes. If he were to take or give a check, if he gives a check, I just step up, but nah, I don't like that. Feels like it gives him too much. If I go here, I'm threatening the pawn with check, and if he were to take, I take, but it gives him a pass pawn. But here takes, I mean, we're threatening to push this c pawn and create our own pass pawn. I don't mind that. Let's go queen here. Let's try to get that trade. If we don't get the trade, we're gonna get the pawn. Yeah, so he does take. Okay. And now if he moves this, we take here. And now the plan is just this. King there. He wants to go here maybe? Or he wants to protect this? I still think this is just devastating. If he goes here, we'll just push, protect, and then play this. And now the rook can't even come here. I guess it can now. Maybe we screwed that one up. He does have an outside pass pawn. I still think we're better. Like, he pretty much has to play like a rook g7 here. Because now takes, push, he would take. So we don't want that. He's going to go after this pawn. So I kind of need to be... No, I can always push. We're all good. Maybe I just bring the rook. Or the king. If he goes here, we just play this. And we're going to have to play like rook back. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with that. I think I still just bring the king forward though. Is he trying to push this and damage the pawns? I guess maybe we can push. Takes. Here. We pick up this pawn. So if I push, he takes. I go here. He attacks my pawn. I take, protecting it. And if he doesn't, then we just push through. I think this is strong. Or maybe we wait a little bit longer. No, I think we're going to go for this. We're going to sack the pawn to try and get in. Get over here. Get rid of that pawn. He has to take. It's forced. Otherwise, I have this. And then this pawn can come to the party. Yeah, now we're going to attack this. If he goes after this pawn, we just push. Or actually, if he were to go here, I just take. And then if he were to take, I just go here. Yeah. Yeah, but we go here, protect, too passive, and then we just push. He wants to get rid of that. So takes, king takes, I go here. He's going to come here, protect. I think we just bring the king. I go king here. If takes, we take. King here. If this, we probably just push. King here, here, takes, king here. Yeah, do we just bring the king? He can't allow me to push and get another pawn protecting this. Otherwise, it's just GG's right away. Because then I have like rook a7 ideas. Yeah, but takes, we have king here. And now the king comes here. The rook will probably go here, but then we have this. Rook here takes, or probably even just takes. So I go here, rook here. We take. What does he even do? Because he can't take. Takes here. Checkmate. Or not checkmate, but we win. Here. Do we have check? No, he just goes back. Here we take. He has to take. I go here. He cannot go here. And then we win. I won't be surprised if he resigns. We can celebrate 1800 for a second time. Okay, my opponent lets the time run out. Let's take a look at this. We played with a 93. My opponent played with an 84.8. Yeah, I mean, that first game was just like, I don't know, kicking the rust off. So we got this typical Sicilian taking I knew was wrong. Rotating the knights better. King over I thought was wrong, and then we go for this e5 idea. But I guess queen here, lining up is just better. Knight in was better. Takes. Yeah, we had to take here first. He was trying to get me to like do something like this, where you just lose a piece. We weren't going to go for that. Takes. We had to take en passant, of course. It's forced. Double up. We take. It wanted me to go a4 right away. And now we just push the pawns. We kind of create a little bit of weakness in his position. And then he gives me a pawn. And then we just attack another weakness. We have to defend the mate. I guess rook here was better. But okay, we just trade down to this endgame. Oh, this is so much stronger. Yeah, because you're going to get in. He blocked his rook from going to this rank, so probably like something like this. What if he does this? Oh, we don't have to take. Still winning. Because we have this idea. But okay. Yeah, and then we just, we find this critical idea here. Yeah, if he takes, we just take, and he cannot stop promotion. And if... Wait, taking's a draw? No, it's not. Bruh. Why does it say a draw? If he doesn't take and he plays like here, yeah, we just take the pawn, and then he's supposed to play rook here. Probably sack. Or just here. But then we have this. Takes here. Game over. We had a performance rating of 2250 versus their 2000. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.